Nassr this season, a familiar look. They've still got all their top names who were there in the last campaign. There's João Pedro, who fired a shot just over the top of the crossbar. Bento, though, is their main signing so far this summer. Al-Nassr, the goalkeeper. Thoughts on what you've seen from him for 45 minutes?
No, with what he's had to do, he's made some really good saves. And listen, the El Halal boss is in the building watching the game. So, yeah, but what he had to do, he's done it. He's been really assured. He's handling the saves. I know one was offside, but it's a fantastic save. He saw it late, and even his distribution with the ball. So, for me, he's proved to be a really good signing. He'll have busier nights, and he might have a busier second half.
And we saw some nice touches from Otavio, didn't we? Lovely bit of skill in midfield from him.
He's a joy to watch. Listen, he was one of my favourite players last season, and he looks like he's still going to be one of my favourite players this season. Portugal did probably miss him at the Euros as well. He's got that bit of X factor.
And there was a lovely little flick as well, creating a goal-scoring chance from Mohamed Al-Kwaikibi for AL-Taawoun. Led to a goal-scoring chance for the right-back who'd come forward, Fard Al-Jamaya.
Yeah, Al-Jamaya. And you know what, he had a difficult time of it in the first half, but fair play to him. He stuck to his job. He was against a player, Mane. He looked really sharp, and he still got forward. And as I said earlier, I think he's best when he's going forward. Like, that's most fullbacks nowadays side. They don't like to defend. They think they're all wingers and attackers now.
Yeah, after the opening 10 or 15 minutes, he'll have been glad to get to the other end of the pitch.
Of course he would have, definitely.
He had a decent chance for 2-0 shortly before half-time, Ayman.
Ayman had a great chance. I think 2-0 would have been probably game over. It was a good opportunity, but it's a good save from Malson in goal, so really good save.
So, on the whistle of referee Davide Massa, we're underway at the start of this second half. Just the one goal in the game, a reminder that should we finish level, no extra time, it would go straight to penalty kicks. So early second half pressure here. This is Moussa Barrow trying to set things up, collected by Al-Nassr. They rather overhit that one just a little bit.
Yeah, Al-Nassr, he's been very good. Like, he's had to do a lot of defending, so he's probably thinking, I'm not used to being in this position, but now he totally gets it wrong. But at least it's a positive start from AL-Taawoun in his second half.
I'm not sure whether Coach Arua Barrena has changed his jacket at half-time. Or
no, he hasn't. I thought at least the kit man, you usually get the kit man that looks after the manager stuff, and I'm surprised he didn't bring him a change of clothing. Or maybe he's superstitious and wants to keep it on. If I was a manager's side, I wouldn't be wearing a suit on a night. It would have to be a tracksuit with a big coat on the side. You have to wrap up warm, don't you?
Here's Al-Khaibari, who wants the return pass and gets it. Brozovic was available, and now with Aymeric Laporte, the Euro winner with Spain this summer. Ali Lajami. He's looking to sharpen things up and send the team forward. This is Ayman Yahya. Saad Al-Nassr back, and Ayman Yahya proving to be quite a handful. Over it goes towards Sadio Mane. That's good covering back there by Mohamed Al-Kwaikibi. Alex Telles. Pass a little short from Ronaldo. Bit of room here for Al-Kwaikibi.
Kwaikibi's neat and tidy on this right-hand side.
Yeah, absolutely. Here now is Barrow looking for the chance. Little stinger of a shot.
You keep letting them have their shot. Eventually, they're going to beat Bento in goal. It was a good hand. It was a good strike, good build-up play, good strike from Barrow, but it was so central. You expect him to save it, but these slippery conditions, you've got to have centre forward, someone like a João Pedro following up.
Mane being tracked by Fard Al-Jamaya, who, as Clinton mentioned in the first half, he's got to be a little bit careful, having been booked in the opening minutes of the game. Ronaldo. This is Sultan Al-Ghanam. Back to Brozovic. completely surrounded. Otavio, Ronaldo, great chance, saved by Milson.
I don't know how he's not scored. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He doesn't miss from there, does he, side? But it's good play again from Otavio. He's the vision that knocks it around the corner to Ronaldo, and it's not a good shot from him, but it's a good save from Milson in goal. But he'll be disappointed he's not found the back of the net.
Yeah, they're just pushing at the start of this second half to get that second goal, get themselves a little bit of elbow room. Mane almost slipping away from the defensive cover. All played forward by El-Kouaikibi. Flick doesn't reach Moussa Barrow. Sultan makes sure of that.
Milson in goals made some big saves. He's kept them out.
He's a good keeper.
He is a good goalkeeper. Watching him tonight, he's made some really big saves and important saves at crucial times.
Yeah, we mentioned that Milson only conceded 35 last season. He started every game in the league last season, so 34 matches, 35, got 13 clean sheets. So they're a difficult side to break down, AL-Taawoun. Tellez. Exchange with Brozovic, brought to an end pretty rapidly there by the challenge of Ashraf El Madiwi. Asked a bit too much there of Saad Al Nassr. Otavio picks up the loose pieces of his own mistake there to keep the attack alive. Brozovic and Otavio, delightfully done. Saved by Milson to deny Ayman Yahya.
Milson is El Nassr against Milson, isn't it? He's been brilliant. Look at this pass from Otavio. What a play. He always wants to on the half turn looking forward. And Yahya will be disappointed he's not scored. He could have had a hat-trick by now.
He was played on by the right back, wasn't he?
He was
as well.
played on again, but Milson stays big enough and makes a really good save.
Otavio looks a bit frustrated there.
He's creating loads of chances and they're not putting it in the back of the net.
Here they come again, and Laporte up for it, and it's out of reach for Sadio Mane. Really pushing for that second goal here early in the second half.
No, they are, you're right. Here you can see this was the Ronaldo opportunity where Brozovic does well, comes to Otavio again, good little reverse ball. I thought Ronaldo could have hit that first time, but once he takes that touch, Milson sets himself and it's a good save.
Interception there by Al-Khaibari, not quite coming off. A bit of space for Flavio, support as well, and here comes Fahd Al-Jamaya looking for Moussa Barrow, who in turn was trying to find Ahmed Salah Bahussein. It was Ali Lajami there for Al Nassr. Good workout for both teams, this one, this semi-final. Start of the new season, Thursday the 22nd next week, a week tomorrow. Al Nassr hosting Al Rayed, and AL-Taawoun start at home to Al Fayed. El-Kouaikibi looking to create. That was a dangerous looking delivery, plucked from the air by Bento.
Yeah, he's got good left foot, El-Kouaikibi, on this right hand side. Really good left foot. Just tries to get half a yard and either pick a right pass or delivery, but good goalkeeping again from Bento.
Aymeric Laporte. Here's Alex Tellez. Brozovic. Earlier, Jesus, an interested spectator of this one.
Yeah,
his team safely through.
Exactly. Just watching.
Tell you what, just about though, it was a very late equaliser from Mitrovic to send it to penalties. 90th minute.
It was. You're right.
Saw off Al-Ali.
That's the sign of good teams, though. They never give up, do they? So right to the end, never know when they're beaten.
Flavio. This is better from AL-Taawoun. Stringing a few passes together here. El-Koikibi into João Pedro. And still. Well, do you think it might have been better to just keep that move going by bringing Moussa Barrow into the play at that point?
You're 100% spot on, but I said it earlier, João Pedro, as soon as he sees the goal in his sights, he gets his shot off. It's the wrong decision.
So you're saying yes, but you would have had a shot as well at that point? Was that
I don't think
because you're a striker.
Yeah, maybe, but
it's on the goal I'm going for.
It was on my left foot, so it wasn't as strong as my right. So maybe I'll give it to Moussa Barrow on my left-hand side. You're right, so he should have kept it moving, because it was. If he puts it in the top corner, then no one can say anything. But it was high and wide. Yeah, I wouldn't have had a shot, Si.
And it goes towards Moussa Barrow. Otavio is there and finds Brozovic, who looks for the forward run made by Ronaldo, and Walid Al-Ahmad doing just enough and trying very hard to win himself a free kick there under pressure.
And he has. Man, yeah, he was. That's what he wanted, and that was a chance there from Ronaldo. I don't think he expects him to miss it there, but good opportunity for him. Second half, Al-Nassr creating chances again. It's a bit like how the first half, AL-Taawoun are growing into the game as well and creating chances. It makes for a better spectacle.
Well, in the Germany, not quite sure where the ball had gone for a moment there. João Pedro strong and robust in making sure that he claimed the ball. Looking to spread it as well to the near side, and very nicely done, Mohamed El-Koikibi.
It's a good shot from El-Koikibi, and Laporte just took it there. Look, I was thinking, oh, that must have hurt because of the top of your head, but really good defending from Laporte.
Barrow's delivery. Quite a deep delivery, and Ahmad was always sort of stretching and moving in the wrong direction to really get any power on that.
Yeah, it's too much whip on it from Barrow. I think he hold up his hand and apologised.
10 minutes or so into the second half. Quite a lively start to the second period. Otavio. Promising. Yahya now being tracked by Bahussein. Nicely done. Sultan Al Ghanam drilled home by you-know-who. Ronaldo's first goal of the season. Of course, he scored in his first match back after the summer break. And Al-Nassr lead Al-Taawoun by 2-0. Normal service resumed from number 7.
All about Sultan again, and Yahya down that right-hand side. And was he ever going to miss another chance? I don't think so. When it comes on to his strong right foot, his movement's good. But here, Yahya and Sultan down this right-hand side combine ever so well. They've got a good understanding. Look at the movement from Ronaldo. He checks out. It's fantastic because he goes and he starts to defend and comes back out, and then the finish is brilliant. But brilliant from Sultan. Really good finish from Ronaldo. But movement for me is fantastic.
They've made a strong start to the second half.
They have. It's the same way they started that first half, and that's what I'm saying. When you're on top in a game, you have to score, and that's what Al-Nassr have done at the start of this second half. And that could be, it could well be game over, but there's still a long way to go.
It could be key for a change or two as well, perhaps, as we head towards the hour mark.
Because you are still into pre-season.
Start of the new season just over a week away. The Saudi Super Cup, which is featuring the top 4 teams from last season's Saudi Pro League table. Al-Hilal having won the league and the King's Cup ahead of Al-Nassr. Al-Nassr with a club record 82 points in the league last season, but they still had a 14-point deficit on Al Hilal, who incredibly went through the whole campaign undefeated. So Al Nassr will be very much looking to make a strong start to the new season, which is something they didn't quite manage this time last year. It's raining more heavily now at this period of the game. It's absolutely teeming down.
AL-Taawoun will want it to be called off. Al Nassr will be like, no chance, but I can't see it. No, yeah, the pitches are very good and they hold up ever so well. So, but it feels like it's coming down even heavier now, doesn't it, sir?
And collected here by Al-Kawaikibi. Still trying to play their way back into the game. Does look a long way back though for Al-Taawoun. Foul conceded there, the challenge by Abdullah Al-Kaibari. This is Andre Girotto. He missed the last 5 matches of the league campaign last season with injury. Fit and ready to go at the start of his second campaign in the Saudi League, having signed from Nantes in France. Here he is, 32 years of age now, the Brazilian. Ayman Yahya challenging with Moussa Barrow, who was physically the stronger of the two there in that duel.
Yeah, come on, Yahya, you don't need to be on the floor like that. Unless you want a bit of a breather, because to get on with it, I know he maybe gets a little touching into little ribs or something, but side. Let's watch something better anyway. Cristiano Ronaldo's brilliant finish there.
Beautifully set up by the right back. Sultan Al Ghanam with the assist. And the first celebration of the new season.
If he doesn't do it, everyone's disappointed. Now his trademark, isn't it, Cristiano?
He doesn't look like a man who tires of doing it, does he? That's for sure.
He enjoys it.
44 goals in 45 games last season for the club in all competitions. He scored a new Saudi Pro League record, 35 goals in 31 league matches.
It's phenomenal. His numbers, wherever he goes and plays footballs, are always fantastic. So a testament to himself, the way he's kept himself in great shape.
Half an hour to go. Well, Nassr venturing forward again, but a little too much there. Asked of Otavio as he chased after it. The ball just speeding up as it skimmed off the slippery wet turf. Layoff there from Ali Lajami. This is Aymeric Laporte. Tellez put under pressure there, challenged by Flavio, arguing that he should have had a free kick.
Yeah, I think he thinks he caught him on the back, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, they gave the ball back to them.
Must weigh a ton, that jacket now, the amount of water it's soaked up.
Definitely.
Castro briefly venturing out of the technical area. I think that happened a few moments ago, actually. Ali Lajami there, on the last passage of play, he was struggling near the halfway line. And carried on for 30 seconds or so.
Big centre-half Lajami, he needs to get up. He does always on the ground. He was on the ground a lot in the first half as well, but hopefully he'll be all right to continue.
It's like it was just a painful moment where he needs to catch his breath.
Yeah, right.
For a second or two. Girotto. Collected here by Ashraf El Madiwi. Now with Flavio. And Mohamed Al-Kawaikibi. This is promising. Flavio tees it up. That was an important challenge there by Aymeric Laporte.
What a block that is from Laporte. It's good football out when he gets it here, Flavio, and he's thinking, I got a chance of scoring, but the defending from Laporte, body's on the line. What a tackle that is and a block. Brilliant from Laporte.
Al-Nassr's delivery, not great, and easy clearance there from Marcelo Brozovic.
You're right, though. Al-Nassr probably want to start making a few changes late in the next 10 minutes or something. People like Laporte, probably Cristiano Ronaldo, who've just come back late.
Bento was scuttling after it. AL-Taawoun looking for a foothold in the match, a route back in. If they could score now, it certainly would change the feel of it a little bit, give them some hope. Maybe change the momentum of the match in the second half here with roughly 25 minutes to go. It's an easy catch.
And that's where you get disappointed, Alto, when the centre-backs will be coming up and he just plays straight into Bento's hand.
That was great play by Bento as well. They're very confident, and then setting his team into an attacking passage of play straight away. Brozovic, Otavio bouncing off Mane and put wide. And Ronaldo can't quite believe that he hasn't scored his second, and Al-Nassr don't have a third.
The break's brilliant, you're right. Yeah, into Brozovic. Otavio, great little flick, good save, and then you're thinking, I can't believe Ronaldo's missed another one, to be fair, because I know it comes to his left foot, but he's still, you think with Ronaldo, when you've seen him over the years, he usually finds the back of the net, he just cuts across it, and it hits the outside of the post.
Scored one, but might have had another two.
Yeah, you're right.
Still, first game back after his holiday. He hasn't trained much either for a few weeks, and still on the score sheet, and his team leading 2-0. Al-Taawoun trying to come back into it, and Laporte just casually sends the ball on its way to the far side. Al-Khaibari with the layoff. Otavio a little bit short this time, leaving the door ajar, but as it turned out, he needn't have worried.
Nah, yeah, Otavio just getting maybe a bit tired, you know. The leg's starting to tire a bit because he's still in pre-season, but as I said here, great save from Marson, and then Mane can't control it from Otavio, and then it comes to Ronaldo, good opportunity.
So coming off now is Ahmed Salah Bahussein. It's the first change being made by Al-Taawoun as we reach the midway point of the second half. Pretty breezy out there now. And on to replace him, Ibrahim Al-Shuail, who signed last December from Al-Khadisha in the first division. So he'll just slot in on the left-hand side.
Worst conditions to play inside when it's raining and it's also windy as well, because you've got to judge everything.
Barry sliding in to win the ball back. Al-Taawoun have it. And Madiwi initially getting the plane rolling again. Here he is. Try this side, and Fahd Al-Jamaya venturing forward just ahead of Giroto here. This is Mohamed Al-Kouaikibi. Madiwi away, using the full width of the field. Lovely little flick. Al-Nassr, Moussa Barrow sends it back, and Saad Al-Nassr chasing, and that was nearly a very good move indeed.
It was good. Al-Nassr done well, played a good ball around the corner to João Pedro. Clever little flick. He just overhits it, Moussa Barrow, into Al-Nassr, but Al-Nassr, he's been a threat down that left-hand side. He's had to do a lot of defending, but when he goes forward, he looks like he's really comfortable in possession.
Well won by Sadio Mane. Ronaldo to his left. Ayman Yaya not quite over there to his right.
Oh yeah, he's right. Sadio Mane is like, I don't know why he's making that out to Imran. Yeah, he needs to stay and just hold his whip. So Sadio Mane is right. That's why he's frustrated, and the ball went out for a throw-on. The wind has picked up.
Really windy.
You can see the way the ball just skipped off the surface there.
Not the sort of conditions the players will have been expecting necessarily, I think.
Definitely not. I wasn't expecting it, so I'm sure they wasn't.
Here comes Al-Khaibari. Just huddled under umbrellas on the far side. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Sadio Mane now, away from Giroud. Trying to tee up Otavio. That was a tough one there for the right back. Al-Jamayo, who couldn't go diving in, of course, already on that yellow card from the first half. Now João Pedro to the near side, and just a bit too much pace and spin on it for it to be brought under control by Mohamed Al-Kouaikibi.
Yeah, it was good play from Sadio Mane down that left-hand side. Could have been a bit quiet in the second half, but he's determined there. Yeah, he gets a little bit of fortune there, but once he gets in there, he can't be touched. And just don't think he has enough bodies in the box that he can pick out, but good run from Mane.
Here comes Al-Kouaikibi once again. This is Al-Shuail, the substitute. Not for long.
Not for long.
20 minutes to go. Marcelo Brozovic. Otavio. Well, Al Nassr have got this match right where they want it at the moment.
Yeah, and they can just play keep ball. It's up to AL-Taawoun to come out now and try and, you know, get the goal that will bring them back into this game, because at the moment Al Nassr are just dominating possession, and they look the most likely to score the next goal in this game.
Yaya just getting it caught between his feet there.
Yeah.
Summer football in Saudi Arabia.
Still smiling though, the fans, aren't they? They're still enjoying it. Their team's winning, so they're still happy.
Oh, they won't be worried about that little bit of rain and wind. Their team are 2-0 up. Giroud into Walid Al-Ahmad. Al-Kouaikibi sends it back. Flavio now, away from Brozovic, but not away from Sadio Mane as well. Al-Khaibari finds the little magician, Otavio, the conductor. Beautifully flighted. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane up in the middle. And the flick not working out. It's easily cleared. And Moussa Barrow has it. Saad Al Nassr venturing forward. João Pedro. Flavio in space, and now with the ball. Ronaldo coming back. El Madiwi. Decent play here from Al-Taawoun, and again João Pedro quick to try and get a shot away. Doesn't need a lot of room for manoeuvre. Attack smothered by Al Nassr.
They defend well as well, Al Nassr. Laporte and Lajami at centre-half. Good partnership, good combination. Laporte's obviously the experience and the better of the two, and probably helps him, but they defend ever so well. And you know what the fullbacks give you, they just want to get forward. And Brozovic and just sits there. Al-Khaibari just sit there and just protect the back two.
Talisca's going to come on in a minute for Al Nassr. He's been a Great source of goals for them during his time at the club. Injury cut his season short last term, which is a great disappointment because he's an exciting player to watch. So we'll see Talisca coming on shortly. This is Marcelo Brozovic looking for Sadio Mane, who may have been played onside there by the right back, and Mane can't find a way past Milson. That's not the first time he's made a block in a one-on-one situation.
He has to score, because if he doesn't score, he has to square it to Ronaldo. But I don't think Cristiano's squaring that to him. But it's a great timing of the run from Sadio Mane, and he should score. Milson, again, it's probably been Al-Taawoun's best player, because it's another big save.
It certainly was. Mohamed Al-Kouaikibi now on the attack once more, up against Alex Tellez. Barrow on the edge of the box. That was a nice bit of skill there by Al-Khaibari. Al-Ahmad won it back, but only briefly. And here comes the busy-looking figure of Octavio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sadio Mane. Beautiful ball. Ayman Yaya. Ronaldo wants it in the middle. And Ayman Yaya rather got that wrong then. The flag has gone up on the far side, and a little bit frustrating there from Sadio Mane's point of view.
Yeah, here, this is the first one. It might have been tight. I think it was the right playing him on, but he's got to score Sadio Mane here. But it's another good save, but I don't think he works the goalkeeper enough. It's straight at him. It's a big, strong hand, to be fair, from Milson. This is where you get tired, side, in the last 15 minutes, and you get loads of chances.
Yeah, but you'd back him to score, wouldn't you, there in that situation?
Definitely.
Here comes a change. Ayman Yaya, who scored the first goal of the two we've seen so far tonight, is the player making way, and Talisca makes his return for Al Nassr. Talisca, who was out from the end of February last season. He had scored 16 goals in 17 league appearances up to that point. If you take all of the matches he played last season, Talisca scored 25 goals in 25 games.
He looks more of a number 9, is he?
He's very creative, Talisca.
Yeah, okay, Talisca, so he can play out wide. So they have a lot of good attacking options there.
Oh, yes. Octavio.
Which is why I think they'll run Al Hilal really close this season.
Yeah, he's right up there in the middle there. 94, Talisca.
Just needs to, they need to keep him fit, manage him, because he's being out for that much time. You know, as a player, you're really keen, but you've got to manage the minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes at the end of this one is something that he will enjoy, no doubt. You can see he's just moved across a little bit more to the right of centre. Talisca over on the far side. Al-Taawoun still keep plugging away, looking for a goal. They've done enough. It's a shame for them in a way that they haven't found the back of the net. They've created enough, haven't they? They've had a few close efforts. Tested Bento on more than one occasion in this match and skimmed the outside of the post as well.
No, they have, especially in the second half. I think they've had a goal, but Al Nassr showed their quality in the final third.
Corner flag there, and that win looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's not staying up, is it?
Kouaikibi sends it across, and it was in towards João Pedro again. He's a real threat, isn't he, João Pedro?
You can see why he scored goals last season, and you can see why Al-Taawoun were finishing quite high up in the table, because with him and Barrow, they're a threat. But João Pedro, yeah, anything. Once he gets him in the middle of that box, he just wants to have a shot, and he's unlucky with that header. It's hard, difficult header going away from goal.
Flick header on by Ronaldo, collected by Octavio. Talisca, first touch for him. Brozovic. Laporte. Brozovic. But to just keep the ball, take any sting out of the match and manage the play. Having got the 2-0 lead. Talisca, lovely little touch that almost brought Octavio into the play. Goes towards João Pedro, headed away by Lajami. Port was there, and it's comfortable for goalkeeper Bento. Very steady and composed return for Aymeric Laporte following his summer break after the European Championships. What a summer he's had. And Lajami away to Sultan Al-Ghanan, away from Saad Al-Nassr. Here's Otavio, just looking to spread the play a little bit. Ronaldo through the middle. Alex Telles striding purposefully forward. Easiest catch of the day for the goalkeeper Milson, but good effort there from Telles.
He's got some energy, because we're not at the start of the season yet, and he's having to run past Sadio Mane. Then now he has to get back in.
I was going to say, but has he got the energy to run back as well?
So.
We haven't seen him coming back yet, have we?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't even crossed the halfway line yet.
No, so suddenly Abdullah Al-Khaibari is having to slot in as the left back for this attack. Flavio well forward, collected by Barrow. Just turned into trouble there, and Mane taking it off his toes. Here comes Ronaldo. That's Talisca on the far side. Ronaldo and Mane through the middle. Otavio's up there as well. Here's Ronaldo looking to tee it up. Otavio goes for goal.
Yeah, I think Sadio Mane was thinking, can he over a kick, but Ronaldo picks him out ever so well. But the game's spread now, so AL-Taawoun have to come out, and the game's going to open up, so they will get more chances out on that side. It's just if they could be ruthless enough. But Otavio, yeah, it's a difficult header. He has to be brave, and he is brave, because I'm not sure I would be going in for that. Ooh, I could wince there.
Yeah, Fahd Al-Jamaya, the defender, going for it. Sultan Mandash, another one of the summer arrivals, coming on for Saad Al-Nassr. Sultan Mandash, new signing from Al-Fayha, really experienced player. 182 matches in the Saudi Pro League. Played in the vast majority of their games last season, though he started just over half of them, so a chance for Sultan Mandash to come on now. Ronaldo with a successful return. I think he thought he was coming off then, but it's just being clarified.
It was going to be Sadio Mane, but Ronaldo says no, I want to come off. So Ronaldo, they lifted up number 10.
Ronaldo's decided that he's done enough.
He's done enough. It was crazy, that
first workout of the new season.
Yeah,
and Luis Castro's just clarifying matters at the moment,
because I think it was going to be Sadio Mane, and Ronaldo was like, no, I want to come off.
So they're just checking that it's all right to do that, given that it wasn't number 7 that was held up. Yeah. So Ronaldo started the season with a goal, and Abdurrahman Garib coming on to replace him.
I know who's running the show.
So Mane's still out there. With less than 10 minutes to go. The deflection of Otavio there. A good start to the new season there. Good workout for Al-Nassr's number 7.
Yeah, gets his goal, and that's Ronaldo. That's what he's about, goals.
Here's El Madiwi. El Shoyal with a little flick out to the far side. Al-Khaibari. Flavio. Nicely worked. Al-Khaibari. Almost an opportunity there as the ball was played back in. João Pedro loitering in the middle with intent, but it was a decent ball in once again. He's quite creative, isn't he, Mohamed Al-Khaibari?
Al-Khaibari, yeah, he is. He's good on this right-hand side. We've seen a lot of him this season, because he looks like he can create a lot of things in there. I think it might have been a sub, Mandish, that was coming in and just went high. Couldn't really control it. He was coming in at so much pace, he had to slow himself down. But
so that would have been a great way to introduce yourself.
Would have been a great way to say to the manager, I want to start the next game.
Yeah, Sultan Mandash there getting on the end of that one. Confirmation of that substitution that took place a couple of minutes ago, with Sultan Mandash coming on. Al-Khaibari seeing plenty of the ball here in the closing stages of the match. got support from the right back if he needs it, and he doesn't, and he's looking for Musa. Barrow tangles there with Sultan Al Ghanam. Slight disagreement between the pair of them.
Yeah, I think Barrow has to challenge for the ball, and Sultan doesn't like the challenge, and you know, there's a lot of noise, but nah, it's nothing. He should be all right to continue. If I'm the centre forward, I'm going to challenge for that.
He's a real handful, isn't he, Musa Barrow?
Yeah, he
strong
is
and wiry.
Yeah, he's a handful. They've not got him or João Pedro into the game as much, but they won't be playing against Al-Nassr every week, so there'll be teams where a bit lower than them, where they can cause a lot of problems.
I'll tell you, they will be playing in their second match this season. They're away at Al-Ittihad on the 29th, so that's a
good game. That
tough one, yeah, for their second match of the season. They made a few signings, haven't they, Al-Ittihad, including Moussa Diaby.
Good signing from Aston Villa.
Yeah,
they've done well to keep hold of N'Golo Kante. We know in the English Premier League, West Ham were knocking on the door, and
he played really well at the Euro.
He was brilliant.
Kante for France.
His energy is fantastic. I thought he was. Yeah, he was outstanding.
Just over 5 minutes remaining in this Saudi Super Cup semi-final. He's played well.
Yeah, Marston's played really well. That's probably his only mistake, where he just, it's like they were playing a bit of you have it, I have it, him and Bento, to be fair. But no, he's been brilliant. He's made about 4 or 5 massive saves for his team.
Both goalkeepers Brazilian in today's match, and Bento, the new arrival for Al Nassr. There'll be a free kick there. Referee couldn't miss that one if he tried, standing right next to it. There's Girotto with a challenge on Mane. Pretty straightforward decision for the referee.
Yeah.
Al Nassr second in the league last season. 26 wins, 4 draws and 4 defeats, and they still were 14 points adrift.
That's what I'm saying. That's how good Al Hilal were, and that's why you've got to start the season well, because you will get punished.
Yeah, you can't lose your first home game. 2-0 at home to AL-Taawoun, which is what they did last season.
Exactly.
Winning 2-0 in this one, though. Here comes El Kouakibi. Lovely play from him. Excellent from the number 7 into João Pedro. Tries to blast it.
You knew there was only one forward when he gets it. Every time we watch AL-Taawoun this season, we're going to say,
but he'll score a few, won't he?
Of course he'll score a few, because he'll have more time, but they've defended well, El Nassr. They've defended really well.
Madiwi, that was opportunistic.
It was, Madiwi, it was definitely. But they do shoot out to one players, they do. They must practice that in training. But that's João Pedro, again, another good block from Laporte, who's been outstanding.
Well, they'll be happy enough, having kept out of the rain during the second half.
Yeah.
Pressure on Alex Telles. Looks for Garib, picks him out, free kick.
He's going to have to work hard now, Garib, to get back into this starting team, because since Arman Yaya has come into the team, he's been outstanding. But I just remember early on of last season, it was always, you know, Garib, Mane and Ronaldo.
A couple of changes coming. Mohamed Moran. Sadio Mane is going off now.
Mukhtar Ali.
Yeah, Mukhtar Ali coming on. He'd been out on loan, actually. Mukhtar Ali spent last season at Al Fateh, was at Al Ta'i the season before. Be hoping to get established this season. Al Khaibari, the other player, going off. Mukhtar Ali was he's a current Saudi international. You may remember that he was formerly a Chelsea youth player a few years ago, between about 2015 to 2017.
Yes, it was.
So Mukhtar Ali on for Al Nassr. Confirmation that Al Khaibari has been replaced, as has Sadio Mane, who nearly went off a few minutes ago, but Mohamed Moran on for him now, the under-23 international for Saudi Arabia. Only made 4 appearances all season in the league last season. Mohamed Moran scored in the Kings Cup quarter-final win over Al-Shabaab. Here's Talisca. Great to see him back out there getting a few minutes in his legs. Garib. Actually, that was Mukhtar Ali.
Yeah, it was. Mukhtar Ali was good on the ball. He's composed. He'd probably be wanting more opportunities. He's going to find it difficult to get into this team because I feel Brozovic is very good in there.
Yeah, be looking to try and put some pressure on the likes of Al-Khaibari, won't he?
Yeah, Khaibari, but I think they combine each other really well, Al-Khaibari and Brozovic, because he sits there and lets Brozovic go forward and create stuff with Vitavia just in front. There's so much games, there's so many football, and you're going to get injuries and suspension, so everyone has to be ready.
Asian Champions League and all the rest of it as well, plenty of matches. You need a decent-sized squad, particularly if they have another long run in the Kings Cup as well. Last minute of the 90. Musa Barrow's throw.
That is the most foul throw I've ever seen in my whole football career. And he didn't give it.
He almost underarmed it onto the pitch, didn't he then? Andre Girotto for AL-Taawoun. So disappointment for the new coach of AL-Taawoun, Rodolfo Arua Barrena tonight, barring a miracle finish to the game, but I think his team will be fine this season again. 5th and 4th, the last 2 campaigns in the version Saudi Pro League. They're on the attack again, ball played forward, and Sultan Mandash was trying to get on the end of it. Moran chasing, losing out to Al-Ahmad. And Fahd Al-Jumayr stepping in and caught there by Brozovic, who seems to accept that yellow card.
Yeah, it's just too quick for Brozovic, you know, he just gets there and he's too quick. He acknowledges it, Brozovic, and he's not getting any younger, even though he's a fantastic footballer.
31 now, Marcelo Brozovic, but yeah, he couldn't have any complaints about that, could he, really?
No, he couldn't.
It was a tired challenge there by the Croatian.
It was quite high, to be fair, as well. He does catch him on his kneecap as well.
So we've got 2 more minutes of added time, and then Luis Castro's team can look forward to a match against Jorge Jesus' side at the weekend.
He is the special one,
rivalry,
and he is the special one in the Saudi Pro League. He has been outstanding, and he's a good manager. So, yeah, old rivalry, and Al Nassr will hopefully want to try and get one over on them, but it's going to be difficult.
Here's the challenge again. Doesn't look any better.
It's because it's high. It's just listen. It's not deliberate or anything. It's just late, and it's just he's so sharp, and he just catches him. But it is a sore one.
Well, good to see he's up and about. Anyway, the referee's going to have a look.
So he is going to have a look at him. See, so if he's going to have a look, he'll end up sending him off.
Saying it's the reckless nature of that challenge.
I think he just mistimes it. I can't believe VAR, but it's because of how high he catches him. Look.
Oh yeah.
He's going to send him off.
That's the referee's first sighting. Doesn't look great, does it?
Doesn't look great. He's going to send him off. Look. He's just too quick for him. So if he gets sent offside, he would miss the final. Oh no. When you slow it down, it always looks worse, but it's because of how high he catches him.
Completely misses the ball there, and
sending him off.
Have a little look there. Davide Massa, the referee, has had a little look, and it's a red card for Marcelo Brozovic. Well, Massa will have refereed Brozovic quite a lot over the years, of course, with Brozovic having played for Inter in Serie A, and he's saying, well, look, I'm just trying to play the ball there. And the referee's pointing out how high it was when he made contact with his opponent. Well, that's the last thing that Al Nassr need, with the prospect of Al Hilal coming up at the weekend. And they're going to finish this match.
Well, he'll miss it, won't he? And he'll miss probably 2 other games after that as well, won't he?
It's very frustrating for Al Nassr. And it just sort of came from nowhere, didn't it?
He's just
missed the
late.
ball.
Yeah, he just missed the ball, and it's because it catches him so high. But it's so unfortunate. For me, it's not a red card. There's nothing intentional there.
I think his current mood matches the tattoo on his neck.
Yes, it does. Angry look, kicking bottles and all. Yeah, he's not happy.
So free kick for AL-Taawoun. Deep into added time. It's a goal kick.
It's a harsh one because he just mistimes it.
Yeah.
He just mistimes it. He's not deliberately trying to catch him that high. It's just a mistiming.
Yeah.
You can see the ones who are deliberately trying to high.
And Alamad up from the back there, trying to get on the end of that. Heading for a clean sheet. Bento, the new keeper for Al Nassr. Not sure how much time the referee Massa is going to add for that red card incident. Took a little while to sort it out. Out of reach for Mohamed Al-Kouaikibi. Just having a look at that incident once again.
Seeing with the coaches. That's his future role. In with the coaches.
Run momentarily going to ground, but AL-Taawoun quick to continue. Dying embers of this semi-final on a wet night in a bar. Free kick to Al Nassr. Job basically done by them tonight.
Yeah, job done. Professional performance. The only disappointment would be Brozovic ending up in now will miss the final, which is really disappointing because I think he makes it tick in that midfield. But as I said, we were saying earlier, it's opportunity for other players to step up.
There we go, there's the final whistle. It's a win for Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr team, and he scored the second of tonight's 2 goals, but the edge of that victory has been taken by the late red card shown to Marcelo Brozovic for a completely mistimed challenge, which resulted in a high connection with the knee of the right back from Al-Taawoun. But Ayman Yahya scoring the opening goal in the 8th minute. Ronaldo the second in the 57th. Al-Taawoun failing to lay a glove.